Okay, we're going.
We're doing this. Hi, my name's Emily Schmidt,
I'm Gregory Kirkman.
and we are the founders of Telltale.
Mm-hmm.
And Greg, how did we come up with this idea?
Well, this started as a dream long time ago for me to create really well done collectible books of works that people would actually want to hang on to for a long time. And it comes out of an interest actually on both of our parts for the way books used to be produced, with nice leather-bound covers and really great typography and awesome illustrations like the work you see from Maxfield Parrish or N.C. Wyeth. And to try and bring that back, try and bring back that excitement and collectability of books.
So just to give you some background, Greg and I are both graphic designers by trade. We really enjoy making the world a more beautiful place, making information more digestible, making sure that basically whatever we craft is done intentionally and thoughtfully, and making sure that it's something worth reading. So we kind of came together and were like, classic books are really worth reading. They're worth reviving. There are some that are more obscure than others. And we're trying to break the stigma of classic literature being really academic and being really kind of stuffy, I think was a term you used when we were talking about this. It tends to be kind of have this connotation that it's stuffy and it's not fun and worth enjoying.
Right. The kinds of books we're talking about that are now considered great classics, and most of the time when people are being exposed to these, it's through their English classes or literature classes. But these books were written to be fun, to be enjoyable. The authors wanted to entertain people, and so they wrote an exciting story. Things like Treasure Island or the works of Charles Dickens. They weren't meant to be stuffy old books. Mm-hmm. They were meant to be exciting and fun, and we want to help people to rediscover that in all periods of novels and stories.
And I think too, like, some of the stuff that we focus on is finding classic literature that is high quality. It has really great writing, it's really compelling storylines, it's, the classics we know and love, but some of the stuff too that has been overlooked for so long just because it was so obscure, or the author wasn't that well known until after their death, or even longer since. So we just want to make sure that these things are being represented and revived in a way that's honoring to the storylines and to the authors who made them.
And this is a startup business, really, that is getting started. We're getting started on social media. We have a Facebook page, we have an Instagram page. We're starting this YouTube series of videos, so you can find out about what we're doing and about what we're thinking and talking about through those media. Our long-range goal, though, is to get into some kind of publishing, ebooks, and hopefully even printed books that would be for sale. But that's quite a long ways off. Right now, we just want to try to connect with people and try to bring some excitement back about classic literature and great books and also the classics of the various genres. We're both heavily into science fiction, fantasy, and horror.
Yeah,
so
big time.
Probably see a lot of that on this channel.
Mm-hmm. And we're always taking recommendations too. We want you guys to be like, hey, interact with us. Tell us what you want to hear about. Tell us if there's a particular book you want us to do a review on, if there's anything you want us to read as a group, or to start kind of doing book club kind of things, if we want to get involved in all of that stuff. So ultimately those are our goals in the future, but if you guys have interests or anything that you guys want to talk about, anything you want to see us do, basically the full spectrum, like any literature that you want us to give a whirl, we're willing to give a whirl, but also respect that there's just two of us and we don't have all the time in the world. We both have day jobs. But yeah, so we're just bunch of nerds who like to nerd out on literature.
Speak for yourself.
Hey. Okay, I'll speak for myself. I'm a nerd and I like to nerd out.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah.
I've never thought of it that way. I just thought it was being intelligent.
It is being intelligent, but it's also having an affinity and an efficacy for a genre. Like, you
Yes.
get to sit down and really enjoy something, and to have that quality of literature, to have that quality of design and thoughtfulness. Eventually, like, if we get into doing more book stuff, we'd like to incorporate illustrations, extra things that a lot of people aren't doing, just to kind of revive all of this. But it's always fun to be able to come together as a collective and do more of a collaboration. So that's kind of ultimately where we want a lot of our stuff to go, is making sure that we have social media, we have all these ways to connect with you guys and hear the cries of the people, so to speak, to know what you guys are up to and what you want to hear about and what you're reading. And so we always encourage you guys to have an open dialogue with us.
So you can connect with us through the social media that we've already mentioned. Facebook, you can put comments on this YouTube video and get them to us that way. Instagram, we will also be trying to establish a book club, which will be a little more local, but we might have that online. We might have some live events going on. And we do already on our Facebook page have a group where you can go and post what you want. Mm-hmm. Obviously, if it's inappropriate, too political, too offensive to people, we'll have to delete it. But otherwise, we'll let you tell us about your reading experiences, and you could leave a book review in there if you want. Mm-hmm. But we're not focused on the latest big-selling, best-selling novel. We're focused more on quality writing and quality books and classics that may not be the best written books, but for some reason they were very significant in the past. Mm-hmm. But of course that takes time to establish. So nothing current would fall into that category. But something that has become a superstar in the literary world, like the Harry Potter books, that might be something we would do videos or reviews or such on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of instant classics are a thing that we want to focus on as well. But yes, that does mean that a lot of newer releases probably aren't going to be something we focus on. However, if you guys ask, we're always looking for reading materials ourselves. We are open to having dialogues about those. If you guys, like he said, want to post reviews, do anything like that, we're totally open to you at least posting that stuff. It just might not be our main focus.
Mm-hmm. And we would be fine with nonfiction works too, if they are something that have achieved or could achieve classic status. So it's not just fiction, though we probably will lean a little heavily on the imaginative fiction. We will try to broaden things and touch on everybody's interests.
Is there anything else we got? I think we touched on everything.
That's us.
All right, that's what we're about. So we hope you enjoyed this video. We hope that you guys post and dialogue with us. Please ask us, talk to us, anything.
Tell us what you think.
Yeah,
tell us how we can improve.
Yes, please give us feedback. Let us know what you want to see, what you want to have consume more media. If there's anything literarily related. Is that even a word? Literarily related?
I don't know. It works for me.
I'm making it up, so we're going to say it is a word, and we just want you guys to really have fun with this. And yeah, it was nice to hang with you guys. We'll catch you later.
But subscribe and stay tuned for our next video. We hope to do one a week. When are we putting these up? On Fridays, Saturdays?
Let's call it Friday.
Okay. We hope to get something up every Friday afternoon. So stay tuned and stop back.